Hello everyone, and welcome on back to another episode here on the MetaCraft server. We have done a lot of work in today's episode, none of which was planned. I just got a little bit carried away with some island decorations, but we had a lot of fun, and I really hope you enjoy today's episode. So let's get started. The other night, I was on the server, chilling out, planning for this episode right now, and I got a little bit of a bee in my bonnet. I just wanted to decorate. I wanted to make my island beautiful. And so, this is what happened. That's right. We have added so much more decoration to this area. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. So the very largest decoration, as you can tell, is this beautiful pink fantasy tree. Which, if you're keeping up on my shorts, I actually posted a short of me building this up. It was a lot of fun. We started it on stream on Wednesday, and we ended up building up the trunk, and then we started trying to figure out what color to use as the treetops. We started off with brown, and it was like, ugh, that was not a good color, let me tell you. And then we went and tried some amethyst with purple, and that was much better. But then I saw some of those cherry trees and blossom like you see in Japan, and I saw the Minecraft version. I was like, oh, that would be absolutely perfect to add to our more steampunk fantasy island vibe that we have going on here. And so I switched it all out and brought in the pink, and I love this tree so much. It has turned out so well. I wanted a very large mushroom tree right here, and I think it's certainly done the job. And we couldn't stop there. We also had to add in some flower fields, and so we got some peonies and some lilacs here underneath the pink tree. Of course, we have my favorite flower, the sunflower, hanging out over here. We also got working on these dirt paths, which we have some rooted dirt and some coarse dirt, which I think goes so well with the path blocks, and it just kind of adds to that garden vibe. And we decided to put in another crop farm, and we went with carrots this time because after we built in this whole wheat field over here, we realized that none of our farmers actually buy wheat. So that was not very helpful for actually leveling them up. And so now we have a carrot field, and I think it kind of works to have a few farmable fields in amongst all the flowers. I think that works very nicely. So you can go this direction if you would like to get out of the garden area, or that way towards the mushroom farm. Or if you continue on down this path, you could go to the right and again get out onto the main path with some more flower gardens along the side. But as you just see right here, we extended the rock wall that we had placed down by the wheat field, and I think it's turned out so well. We included a little bit of a walkway down because right here we want to break into this wall and actually set up a storage system for the blocks that we farm from the mushroom farm. And I have no rockets to actually show you guys how this turned out, but I will go grab some rockets and then I will take a fly over that way and I will show you what it looks like from a distance. So flying over here to the tops of the dark oak trees, you can see what it looks like with the rock wall extended, and I think it definitely adds a lot to this area, makes it feel a lot more islandish. We did leave a little bit of grass in here, and I think that's okay. I was wondering if I should extend the rocks all the way down or if the grass was fine. Currently, I think the grass is fine, but we might need to just bring in like dirt or coarse dirt or rooted dirt or something like that to meld it in a little bit more and have less of the fresh green right there at the river's edge. I am very tempted, now that we have extended the rock wall this direction, to actually bring it back this way a little bit. This currently is our mine entrance, which I know there's like nothing beautiful about it, but just underneath the dirt platform there. It might be kind of interesting to extend the rock wall over here and then create a mining entrance inside of the rock wall. So we'll see. I'm unsure of that, which is why we haven't done it. I know we had the flowers come down here, and I'm still not set on how this looks. So it might be beneficial to actually bring over that rock wall and wrap it around here somehow. Oh, and as I've flown by them here a couple of times, yes, we have floating blocks on the server. Don't ask me why or where or how. Kind of feel like it was a April Fool's joke, but they haven't disappeared, and I haven't got rid of them yet. So they're just hanging out for now, just floating, hanging out. But I am super happy with this area, with the crop field and then all the flowers and of course this tree. The decorations, oh my goodness, I am loving doing all these decorations to beautify this island. We will be coming up with a design for here in the canyon underneath the bridge, and I have a few ideas, so we'll see when that actually happens. I think it could be a really nice feature to fill in this area and maybe add some water down the bottom and kind of almost make it lush cave-ish. The next thing I wanted to show you guys, I have to preface with a little bit of a story first. I just recently got a new computer, and so I've been updating it and, you know, getting all the stuff back that I like having on the computer with editing and YouTube and the like. Well, unfortunately, because we switched over OBS and now have a new in-computer something or another, sorry, I don't know, NVIDIA, whatever that is referred to. Unfortunately, with all of that, it meant that I was not aware that my clips were super grainy. And so the clips of me recording what I did over here, unfortunately, are not usable because you can't literally see anything I'm doing. It's all grainy every time I move. And so unfortunately, even though I built on camera with you guys and chatted and the like, you're not going to see that part now. But I will show you what we ended up doing. So yes, I came down to the wharf and wanted to beautify this area up. And so I added in a little bit more of the retaining wall going around the circle here. It's a little bit iffy on how it's done, and I've clearly forgotten not to do that with that block, but we can fix that later. I want to put maybe a warehouse in here type thing to kind of store a bunch of barrels and boxes and the like. But over here is where we did the building on camera, and I think it's turned out super cute. I really like it. We used a bunch of wool and barrels and the like to make up a couple market stalls on our wharf. And it definitely adds more of that wharf ambiance in my mind. We did a little bit different roof styles, so this one is much more cone-shaped, I guess you would say, and this one is a little bit more square, but still has the kind of upward momentum. So since we are making iron right there, we do have a little bit of an iron stall. Now currently this is just decorations. I don't intend for my server mates to come over and purchase stuff from me. Obviously, if they need to, I mean, that's fine. They can just message ahead of time and purchase iron or candles or the like from me, but all our shopping stuff is in the shopping district. So this is literally just me wanting to decorate up our wharf. I really, really like our candle market stall. It looks so cute. Oh my goodness, I really like it. With all the lit candles around here and the beeswax blocks in the back, definitely has a very cool vibe. So I'm still unsure how I would like to decorate up the pier, because when we made the iron ship here, we had to spawn proof it. This is bottom slabs, and then these are trapdoors on top of the spawnable spaces. And it feels very boring. And so I really would like to do something a little bit extra with this area. I'm just not sure what that is yet. So I'm going to continue looking at a few concept art and that kind of thing. If I get around to it in this episode, we will definitely try and decorate this area up. Or if we don't, feel free to leave a comment about what you think we should do to decorate this up a little bit more. Oh, also, if you hadn't noticed, I did extend the retaining wall along the back here of the market stalls. At first I just had dirt, but it just seemed really out of place, so I wanted to add that in so it kind of blended in and it still felt like a wharf. And also, I appear to have missed a block. There we go, much better. And we also need a pink one. Okay, well, clearly I've forgotten these things, but thankfully we have enough of these colors of wool anyways. I would like to make a few more market stalls down that direction. We're going to need some more wool though, so we will probably have to run over to the shopping district and go see if Richie has any for sale. We also added in this wall right here, and yeah, I think that was everything that I did, but I definitely want to continue on this wharf and continue building and decorating it up. For now, I think we should go and grab a few more materials and get started on this warehouse idea over here. So I'm going to go grab those materials and I will meet you guys back here and we will do this building on camera. As I was going about gathering the materials necessary for this warehouse type thing, I was thinking about it, and I think when I say warehouse, I'm thinking something large because you know me, I like my big builds. But I'm thinking at this moment that doing a large build of a warehouse here is actually probably not the best. So what if we just made a shed of sorts? One of the things I would like to do though is actually probably expand this wall on the back at least. So I'm thinking a little something like this. So if we have a couple of pillars like here, I think having some fences along the back and even along the side could work out. If we take that as a border, what happens if we honestly make the rest of the roof these campfires? I like that. If we kind of make a little awning, let's see what this has to look like. Yep, I do. That's definitely kind of the vibe I'm looking for here. I like that. I mean, I'm not mad at that. I think that kind of works. I think we should store some of the materials that we produce on site. Yes, definitely. Adding in these extra blocks has definitely added into that shed, kind of storage shed vibe, and I really like it. We got our honey blocks, we got a few iron blocks, and of course a couple of mushroom blocks. Super happy with what's happened here. Now it's time to get on to a few other projects here on the wharf. So we're here at the shopping district, and enbentz has made this library. And in this library is bedtime stories. So while we're here, why don't we actually buy one? Unfortunately though, oh, here's the ender chest. I'm like, where's the ender chest? So it's 1 diamond block per book. Insert diamond block here. So you put it right there and you hit the button and we have a book and it's Curious George. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. And look at that, like 32 pages of Curious George. enbentz, you've outdone yourself. This is incredible. So it's 1 diamond per stack, and this is Mr. Wilson. So we are going to grab a few different colors. We already have quite a bit of magenta, so I don't think we need that. I'm almost out of red wool, but we don't really need it. I think we should grab 1 lime wool though. That would be really nice. And I kind of want a cyan. Yellow, definitely. I will do some orange. Yeah, purple it is. We're gonna go with the purple one. Perfect. So 5 diamonds worth of wool will definitely make our little market stalls come to life over at the base. Time to make ourselves another market stall. There we go. We got ourselves another cute little market stall. I love the green. The green lily turned out nicely. So color-wise, I think we're going to do orange right beside it. And there we go. We got ourselves an orange one. And I think these guys look really cute and bright and just livens up this wharf so much. So now the thought is, what are we going to actually sell in each of these market stalls? Well, I was thinking since we have so many flowers around here, maybe we could set up one as selling flowers. Like, it's super simple, but it kind of works and I like it. So I did find a spore blossom, which I think we need to put up here very much. Yeah, I think adding in a few more raw copper blocks around here would really help out. So I think, honestly, I might do a short little mining trip to go see if I can find enough raw iron and enough raw copper to make a few blocks of those items and to put into our marketplace here. And then I think I will build up one more market stall right there behind me. And we're going to call this an episode because this episode feels like I've been chatting a lot. But I've been having a lot of fun just doing a lot of the decor items around here. I am so happy with the result of our unplanned video. I came in with a completely different plan, and what has come out of it is gorgeous. I love it so much. So let me take you on a little bit of a tour and show you what I finished up with on the wharf. So coming down the stairs here, I've added in a few barrels and also some kelp blocks in the corner. I've added in another little marketplace stall that sells crystals, magical stuff. So we got the amethyst blocks and the amethyst buds decorating up this area. I also put in another little cart, and we have the kelp blocks and just some barrels, which I think this just kind of fills in the area. Of course, we have our market stall that is our kind of flower selling place, our copper selling one. And I ended up adding in this one as well, which, if you can see what's inside of it, let's just say that is a hint for what is to come, hopefully next episode. But that was kind of fun to put together with the pumpkins and the melons, and then of course some more barrels. I think we'll break this one open and add out another pier right there. Our little shed is looking beautiful. I love how crowded and full of blocks and stuff it is. It definitely makes it feel like it's a storage system to holding everybody's unwanted or wanted goods for getting onto the next ship. And of course, we started this whole wharf project with these two market stalls. We have our candle market stall, and then we also have our iron market stall. So I think before we say goodbye that it is high time that we do a shader's tour of our entire island. And with that, I think it is time to say goodbye. This episode has been a lot of fun, and I really like all the decorations that we have been able to do here on the island. If you do like the content that you see from me, please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you are new, I would absolutely love if you would subscribe. And I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.